Yo, what's going on? We here again.
Let me talk my S-S-H-H-I-T. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob. Let me talk my S-S-H-H-I-T. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob.
Appreciate Dean throwing an intro out there for me. Today we got Drew.
What's going on, man? Y'all all right?
Y'all know the fabulous Renee.
What up, so y'all?
And a return. Goddamn it, I ain't seen Kyle Wild in a minute.
Minute.
Seen me in a while.
Boy, Kyle.
Kyle Wild here.
Kyle Wild. Mine said well over 100,000. I had to say it.
How y'all been, dog? How y'all been?
Doing good,
You know,
man.
we just had a holiday weekend. It was my birthday. Y'all all
Happy
attended
birthday,
the
man.
party.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit was fun.
Nigga was born on the 4th
you know
of
what
July.
I'm
That's crazy.
Yeah.
4th
4th
of
of
July.
July.
Baby. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that happened. I was in the newspaper. I know that.
Oh, you
Big
was?
ass head. Hey, for the people out there watching, I'm looking a little scraggly lately because I'm trying to get. I just turned 45, so I'm on my Ron Isley shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to try to
Right,
blow
nice,
this in.
yeah.
And Ron got a young thing that's
Yeah.
real nice on his shoulder
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to do
Ron.
something, man. I'm finna try to go and start wearing suits and boots and shit. You know what
I
I'm saying?
keep trying to tell you, we like that. Women
Oh,
like
really?
that.
Nah, for
season,
real.
but yeah, we love that.
Like that suited and booted.
Yeah,
Nah,
we
they
like
talking
to
about
see
this
y'all
shit.
clean.
That's
I
old.
like the salt and pepper. We like that. Yeah,
Okay.
Y'all want to see our age and shit?
because
It's
we
knowledge,
age
wisdom.
gracefully. I
Yeah.
think.
Mm.
You know.
Okay.
Well, I'm about to try to do this little pussy ass shit with my face, man. No, but on another note, though, on some real shit, today's show, I think y'all will enjoy it because we have topics that are real deep to me. Like, I'm real passionate about these topics we talking about because I think they're very informational, knowledgeable, I don't know, all that shit. Them two words in a nutshell. So, you know, the city of Detroit right now, we are saddened. If y'all don't know, we are saddened because of a 2-year-old that passed away. I call her Baby Wynter Smith. You know what I'm saying? She passed away because of some nonsense that happened with a couple, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? We want to give our condolences to the family. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else has been, I'm sure y'all saw it on social media. We want to give our condolences because I couldn't imagine if that was happening to me. I got 2 young kids of my own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, we want to give our condolences to Baby Wynter, man.
Definitely.
That's terrible.
Definitely.
Prayers goes up to them for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That family having it hard right now, man.
Yep. So, and then, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about to say right now, I want to make sure that I let the Smith family know this is no way, nothing, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know what went on. It just, when I see stuff like this, it happens so much here in the city, it makes me think. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think. So it's like, so this is nothing to do with your situation. Like I said, we give our condolences. I just be thinking, you know, I think a lot and I be like, how to fix these type of things. Not saying this was your situation. So I want to get that out the way. But you know how like, I'm a father, right? Me and my wife split up or just, you know what I'm saying, anything, you'd be like, don't have my baby around no new. You know, what really hurts us is really like, don't have our kid around another guy. That's what fucks you up the most. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just think we as parents need to think about that type of shit. You might want to work out things with, if possible, because I know, you know what I'm saying, work out things with the person you lay down and have kids with, because stuff like this can happen. You need both of your parents to protect people. And like I say, I'm not saying this is Miss Smith's situation at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general.
Right.
How y'all feel about that?
And even if you don't work it out with the person, I think that take some time. You know, don't rush. Even if you dating, you don't have to have everybody around your child.
Right.
You know, give that some time, especially when you have smaller kids. I was telling Rob when we was talking about it, I was one of those parents when my daughter was younger. If whatever I was doing, she didn't know because I didn't know where I was going to put that man in my life yet. And so before I introduced that person to my daughter, I wanted to make sure that they were going to be solid, their character was right, I can trust them. Because it's a lot, you know, when we parents, we have a lot of responsibility. So the people that we bring into our circle, we have to really know who they are.
Exactly. Because I could say, like, dating women that have kids, like, it's been times that it did take a long time before me to meet their kids. And there's some girls that I dated that maybe it didn't work out right. And I never got a chance to meet their kids, which was a good thing also, right? So I will say, like, in my instance, I have met a lot of women that do be a lot curious of what's going on, what's my intentions, how far is this going to go before they introduce me to their kids.
Yeah, man. It's kind of crazy because we kind of like starting to hear about these stories more often. It's always something about somebody doing something to kids, man. Well, first and foremost, man, if it ever gets to that deep where you want to harm a kid, do it to yourself before you do it to a kid. But at the same time, is when it comes to a dating standpoint, yeah, that's something that takes time to meet your children. You know, that's a big part of dating. When it's time for somebody to meet your kids, you're saying you're ready for another level. So I feel like get to know a person and really get to know their background before you put them around something as vital as your kids. You know, your kids that's them your duplicates. You know what I'm saying? That's them your heartbeats, man. Especially when it comes to women. And we just gotta know people before we bring them into our comfort zones and our important.
Because when kids are small too, they get attached. Sometimes they get attached faster.
Yeah.
So we want to be careful. Everybody, we definitely want to make sure we take our time. Because that stories like this is so hard to hear.
Yeah.
About an innocent baby losing their life because
it ain't had nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah, nothing to do with the situation. So that's just heartbreaking. So
Cause see, you know, you got this mental health shit. Seem like it's I'm trying to think of the word. It's
real as hell.
It's real, but I'm saying it's becoming more common.
Yeah.
I had to burp a little bit from
I was about to
I needed a pat on the back, goddammit. But nah, because I was trying to get it out. But yeah, it's becoming more common. Like, motherfuckers is doing this type of shit, and when you start harming the kids,
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about these babies, man.
It's crazy, because from what I understand, you know what I'm saying? Just, like I say, I don't even want to tie this shit in there. But when you get into it with somebody because y'all didn't work out and you go to that extreme.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what you women have to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just speaking on general help. I'm trying to help y'all, in my opinion.
I think it's both too, though, man. Because we've had like men have to be careful with women they put around their kids.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because we've run into situations where the woman had left baby outside in the cold.
You right.
Remember?
You right.
So it's like don't want to feed them all day.
It was a story like that, right?
So we just gotta be careful in general who we have around our people, man.
Right. I'm sorry.
Everybody ain't got your best interest, and when you hurt them, they gonna find out the best way to hurt you, and that might be your kids.
Yeah. Because usually they gonna go after what you love the most, right? So that's how they try to get to you.
I'm just thinking about this little baby in that situation a little bit. Yeah. But
why have we gotten to a place though where kids are the target? Because let's think about this too. Going into schools, like I remember back in the day, it was like certain people were off limits, old people and babies. You know, people try to protect them more. But it seems like now everybody is a target. You think about how these people go into the schools and they shoot these kids up. Domestic violence situations where, man or woman turn on a kid and do something, deadly to a child. It's like you said, with the mental health, it's almost as if people have lost all sense of any kind of moral compass. It's like they don't, I don't know, it's very scary. It's just so extreme with the way people are moving.
Because I got some deep shit.
Okay. I think the reason why they do, like kids, they're the most vulnerable, right? right?
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to make a name with all these shootings, right? So my case is I think they targeting like schools and things like that because it's going to get the most exposure for them. You know what I mean? Because they're the person that feels like nobody loves me, nobody cares, nobody wants to be my friend. Any type of situation they're going through in their mentals.
Right.
So they want to have a big name or want to be known for something that's dramatic. You know what I mean? So it sucks that it has to be that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
I would say this even deeper. I'm gonna go even deeper. I think that something that we're gonna talk about later on. I think that people have not had the love and companionship growing up that when they get it from somebody and they leave them, they don't know how to handle it. So this may be the result of it.
Yeah.
Nah, the kid part, I don't condone that. But it just, I have to hurt this person because they hurt me because I have been without what I thought this person was going to give me all my, you know what I'm saying, all my life I have been without. And now I thought I found something and now it's like, you took that away from me, so I have to hurt you the way I feel, which is still fucking ridiculous, but I think about that too.
Hurt people, man.
Yeah, but motherfuckers, you know, it's mental and heartless at the same time, and emotional.
But you gotta have something. Sometimes I think you have to have something that's going to allow you to have a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I'm hurt, you hurt my feelings. I don't want to kill nobody. You know, like an innocent child, a baby. You know, so just to go back to the mental health piece of it again, because, or just say, is it because we see so much of this violence everywhere we turn that people are just desensitized? I've said this before, because I just can't understand how is it so not a second thought to take a baby's life because my feelings are hurt. My feelings been hurt a lot. Life happens. Things happen all the time. You're not always gonna get what you want out of life, but that don't mean you can go and hurt somebody, and especially innocent baby.
We haven't. I'm not giving an excuse for this motherfucker. I hope he burn in hell. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
Oh, they whooping him.
Yeah. I'm just saying we haven't went through what people who do this type of shit go through or mentally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's hard for us to be like, why the fuck would you do that? It's crazy.
It's bad.
I can kind of like even understand now the whole don't have this person around my kid thing now. And I wouldn't even get offended if, because I've had that happen to me. Like, you know, somebody has told me, don't have them around me. They don't know who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is the person on the outside looking, they don't know who you is. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand it because of situations like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think now at this point, seeing this, I'll probably be on the same thing. Like, man, listen, I need to meet who you have around my kid. Let me get a feel of this person before you just start having them around. Because look at what happened. This man who just buried his daughter or is getting ready to bury his daughter, he ain't got time to actually learn who's around her now. Right. It already happened. So now it's like he probably could have caught something like, hold on, nah. He seemed like the type that can do something. I understand it now, man. And we kind of like getting cautioned when it comes to this dating stuff now.
So men and women, you know what I'm saying? If you have a baby with somebody, I know mistakes happen. Sometimes you be like, shit just be good, goddamn it. You be like, goddamn it, we on this shit now, goddamn it. But you gotta, it's still the same thing. You gotta fucking, if it's a mistake or not, you gotta try to work now. If it's some one night stand shit, goddamn it, don't even remember me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. If it's a one night stand shit, goddamn it, you decide to keep it, then hey. Right. I don't give a damn. On you, but I'm just saying, but on some real shit, when you sit down, when you lay down and have kids, men or women, make sure that that's something that's a big fucking responsibility because the tragic thing that just happened and other things that happens, molestation and shit like that happens, you know what I'm saying, with the kids that don't deserve it because of y'all feuding or a motherfucker like, I'm tired of you and Now I see this nigga over here with some Jordans on when you wear Air Force Ones and shit. It be petty shit like that I be thinking sometimes. That women or men leave their family for. Cause once you have a baby, you got a family. And I think it be petty shit like that. I be like, nah, look, you know what I'm saying? Look at certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got anything gonna say about that shit, man?
I'll say about that though, like, I mean, if you ain't happy, you ain't happy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll say, even if you have a kid with somebody, if you're not happy with them, move on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to stay in a situation where I'm not happy just because we had a child together.
Yeah.
You know, life too short. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever it is, if you got to move on, if it's going to be some hard feelings, but I wouldn't stay in the same situation unhappy.
Life is too short. I want to be happy. I'm with you, Kyle. And slow down. Because sometimes when we date and we move so fast, you done had a baby and you only known them 6 months.
Right.
You know, like, that's not enough time. You know, we haven't been through enough seasons to see how they gonna hold up through these different seasons. What kind of mental capacity do they have? Are they emotionally intelligent? Like, we really don't know. So slow down, y'all. We got a lot of responsibility as adults. We have to make sure we taking care of these kids. We looking out for them. We got to protect them. They can't protect themselves, so we have to take that serious.
What we say that one show? We said people don't give a fuck about dating no more. They just want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's what this shit coming from.
Yeah.
It's because of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to know nobody. It's just like, I like you, you cute, you handsome, boom. You sexy, whatever, you fine.
They taking the condom off too fast. They catching feelings. Is that what's happening?
They catching feelings. Motherfucker, look at the picture. Y'all see that
real.
One?
Getting real out here.
Y'all see that one lady going around on the goddamn it, this is a little joke, but it ain't. It's real. It's a lady, she got the big ass loops in her ear. She look like a damn lion. Mustache, big ass nose.
No, what happened?
And she doing some shit like this. She in the car. She threw. Like, this motherfucker looked like a lion. And she do some shit like this, and when she put her fingers back in the car, the makeup, she looked like a motherfucker I talk to. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. The makeup, point I'm trying to make is these motherfuckers is under disguise. That's all I'm saying.
I remember you showed me.
I'm just saying mentally and, you know.
all of that.
I remember you showed me a show where it's like they spray some shit on their face and they turn younger or something like that. I think,
These motherfuckers out here got some shit. So they can outside and inside.
Yeah, they don't want you to know who they are.
Yeah.
They had.
Yeah. When you on the internet, you can be anybody you want.
You can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When your ass, boy, these goddamn women.
Get down to the root. And these men.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying. No, I'm talking
Go both ways.
Yeah, no. I was talking about I was talking about the face shit. That shit right there. I'm gonna show y'all that video. It's viral right now. The lady, whatever. But man, rest in peace, Baby Wynter. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Condolence to the family once again, man. I'm sorry that shit happened. I just had to talk about that shit, man. For real. Shit, that shit can lead into some shit like if you was a step parent. You know what I'm saying? What is the advantages or the disadvantages of being a step parent? You know what I'm saying?
Renee, go on, don't look at me.
No, I was gonna say something good. I was gonna say something positive.
I know both.
Renee,
I know
I saw
both,
your
but I
head
was-
turn straight towards
No,
me.
go ahead.
Why I gotta go first? All right.
You know why. Go ahead.
Some advantages.
You know why,
Good plan.
Well, for one, happiness, man. Kids bring
What's up,
happiness,
Facebook?
relationship. I actually think relationships first. Okay, let me start off before I get to the advantage. I feel like any relationship is supposed to bring you some type of happiness, right? Some type of peace, some type of It's a relationship, right? But what comes with the relationship, whether it's kids, that also comes with joy, and especially if they're good kids and they've been raised right now. Before I get to the bad, I'm gonna just express all the good, right? Being a family man, period, is an amazing thing, right? It's a great job. I don't have like kids, biological kids, but I've actually enjoyed some of the fatherly duties of being in a relationship with women with kids, right? So I can imagine being like the father of my own. But I think the advantages of having a family is having somebody to love you, support you, having somebody to look at you as a what they say,
Role model.
you know what I'm saying, a figure. You know, I'll get rid of that
Father
figure.
figure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all the joys that come with that period. The disadvantages is that it could possibly leave you.
Right.
Them you don't have entitlement to them children. Them are not yours. So when you lose your relationship, you also lose them bonds. You also lose those connections. You lose all of those things that made you happy. They go away. But I think when it comes to the disadvantages of being a father, man, it's a risk. And it's a risk worth thinking about before you
stepfather.
Stepfather, I mean. It's a risk that's worth thinking about before you actually get into it because it comes with a lot.
It does.
But you don't win, and you don't win. Stepfathers don't win. Step parents, I'm sorry, because I'm not gonna just make it about fathers. Step parents, you don't always win. It's you gotta take into consideration you might lose with this. So don't actually put your feelings into some shit that's not guaranteed. So marriage, you can still lose that. When you take on marriage, you take on that responsibility too. Because I think somebody told me once you marry somebody with kids, they can put you on child support. I'm not knowing of this. I just heard it. But you also got to look at those type of situations too. But
I
it's
think
not
that might be in certain states or something.
probably, maybe, I don't know. That's why I said I heard it. I'm not for sure. But yeah, you just got to be willing to lose when you step into that.
Well, I will say my dad is my stepdad.
Okay.
So, and that's my guy.
He won.
And he told me just recently, we really just had a conversation about this like a month ago, because he told me he has I don't want to put my daddy out there, but there's a woman that has a child that's like 18, 19 or whatever, and he ain't really feeling that, you know, as far as that step parent thing. But I said, well, Dad, why? Because, you know, I'm your stepdaughter. He said, well, I say I'm blessed.
Right. Right.
I was blessed.
Right.
To be a stepdad.
Yeah.
But however, in today's world right now, he told me he don't want to do it because he don't think that it will have the same outcome as what it did bringing me up.
Right.
Like, this man is, I always knew he wasn't my biological father, but he always was around.
Right.
So for me, I'm very thankful. So it was a benefit for he said it was a benefit for him, but it was also a benefit for me because now I have somebody. That's my dad. And if you see us, you walk in, you see us together, whatever, you don't know because, hey, baby, this is my baby, this is my big baby, whatever, that's my dad. So it worked out for us.
Yeah. I would say a stepfather, I mean, that is a blessing though, that another man was able to pick up the slack and raise you and treat you the values and, you know, be there for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So most people don't have that. They don't have no father, you know, not a stepdad at all.
Right.
You know, so I think we need to do more of commending those type of men that do step up and step up to the plate and really, you know, become, you know, help you become who you are. You know what I mean? Becoming successful and all that. So I think it's a deserving job, but they don't get the respect that's needed.
Definitely.
Right. Because they should.
Yeah, they definitely should.
They definitely should. And let me say this. They were my mom and dad divorced many years ago. I was in elementary school, so he stayed around all that time, you know. So that's a blessing.
He had for you, didn't leave.
He didn't leave.
Yeah. Wow. See, that's...
So y'all hit on the on the advantage point. You know what I'm saying? Drew hit on the disadvantage points, and I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, the advantages is that you fill the void in that child's life.
Right.
And the disadvantages is like Drew said, shit. You know what I'm saying? You get attached, you can be on child support, God damn it, you can, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. So, yeah, y'all pretty much said in a nutshell.
Or what if the kids don't like you or they're disrespectful? So that could be a disadvantage too. You know how like you can come into a relationship and you coming in this step parent role.
You're not my daddy.
Yeah. So that could be a disadvantage.
I be like, you damn right, get the fuck away from me.
That is a disadvantage.
It is.
Too.
Now,
So you saying before or after you have got, start
like
caring about them?
when you in their life.
Yeah, so
Because
now
you know
you
when
there.
kids grow up, they can hit you with that. Because technically they right.
No, I know.
They can hit you with that. You can't tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy.
Man,
They can
I be
hit you
like,
with that.
I tell him, I'm like, you better get this little motherfucker because he just told me I'm his daddy.
I mean,
So I can
But you know
fuck
what's
him up.
crazy though, man. Listen, and
they can
He
have
just told me I'm his daddy. I can fuck him up right now.
Listen, I'm gonna say this though, cause see, I think this is where it's a problem in that statement. So when you walk into a kid life, right now, I'm speaking from a personal standpoint. I never tried to step on the toes of their actual father, right? I never tried to get in their way or try to be a better father to them than their actual father. That was I created my own connections with kids, right? So that's an experience that I never really even paid attention to because I never ever came off that way.
Right.
I always been to a kid what I wanted growing up. You know what I'm saying? So
a friend, pretty much.
Because most are just a figure. I don't require them to call me dad.
Right.
They can call me whatever is comfortable for you, my man. Listen, we're gonna rock with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm really here to be a figure to you. I'm not here to be your father. Now I'm gonna be a figure to you. That means I'm gonna set an example. I'm gonna be a role model. I'm gonna encourage you the best I can. I'm gonna support you the best I can. Right?
I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a mindset of going into it with no intentions of trying to be something you're not.
Right.
That's why I say it's a lose because even when me and her don't make it, then I'm not gonna be able to chill with you as much as I can, or I'm probably not gonna be able to come around with you, and that's gonna be lost. But I never tried to be more than what the hell I'm supposed to be.
But you know how hard that is? Because those 3 qualities you just brung out sounds like I know you can never be a father to a kid that's not yours, but those are the 3 things that fathers need to do.
Well, that's it, but you gotta
You know what I'm saying?
well,
But I get
true.
it.
Yeah,
I get it.
was about to say you
I'm just
kinda
saying.
gotta just know your
Yeah.
place. You gotta
Yeah.
know you're not his father or
Yeah.
her father.
Yeah.
Right? You can't go in there thinking because okay, yeah, you probably help fund them, you probably help take care of them, you're probably even around more, but you still gotta know this is not your biological kid.
Yeah.
But
No, I get that.
and with that comes because a kid is gonna see how good you are to them. That's why if you see a kid that don't take to a person, you better get your kid the hell away because kid read energy. But when it comes to that, a kid is gonna see everything you do for them. So that type of statement won't come from a kid that actually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Peeping and actually knowing what's really going
because
on.
they remember everything, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about all you gotta do is really acknowledge a kid.
Right.
They attention seekers. They want your undivided. So when you go to a kid, whether they play the game, take them to the park, whether they just acknowledge you are fun. When I see him, he fun. Drew fun as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they see you, they don't even think about something like you not my daddy.
What about this disadvantage? I was just sitting here thinking. So, step parent, grandkids, but the biological parent, because you're just a step, you are looked at as secondary or tertiary or wherever, you know what I'm saying, down the line. As let's just say, I want to get the grandbaby or I want to do something with the kids, but you have to wait, you know. You have to go through channels to make sure the mom or the dad, everybody is okay with you taking and spending some time with the child. You know, I want to plan a trip. My girlfriend's got her grandkids and they're going to Orlando to go to Universal Studios or something like that. So I want to take the baby too. But however, what if, nope, you can't take them because I'm doing something. So that could be a disadvantage too because it's like sometimes people play around with the titles in the family, you know, you're not real, you're not a biological family member, so they'll play them to the left a little bit.
I think a situation like that, I think it kind of be instilled. The stepdad will become the father, but not for real. You know what I'm saying? Because if they was together that long, for the kid to end up having a baby and you become a grandchild, y'all been bonded too long where the family has accepted you in that role. You know what I'm saying?
But what if it wasn't a long time? What if it wasn't a long time? Let's just say you met this person, because you know things happen. I'm older, so people that I meet will be older. You know, so their kids will be older. So if I meet you and you have a 22-year-old, and then next year they get, you know, have a baby. Now I want to be around the baby, but some things, even if it's planning baby showers and stuff like that, when you're a step parent, sometimes they'll put you in the back where you want to kind of show out and love on the people because you really care. Like me, I'm a nurturer, so for me to be a step parent, I have stepchildren right now, and I kind of can speak on that because, like, the waiting for my little grandbaby, my buddy, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just you have, because you're a step parent, and now I'm broke up with him, but we still, me and the child still have a relationship. So, but because we're not together anymore, I'm considered a step parent. I kind of get overlooked, you know. So that's kind of hurtful.
Right. Okay, so I was about to say in that sense, right? And this is just a question. Do you feel like because you knowing now, okay, you're not with that person no more, are you entitled to feel that way, or should you be more understanding?
I am understanding, but I'm just saying it's a disadvantage because
No,
that's
it
what
is.
hurts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know you can't. What can you say? I can't say anything. You know.
I agree.
Right,
I agree with
the
that.
powers, you don't really have power.
Yeah.
in that
But that's why I
position.
said that's the loss.
That's the loss, and you bond with them, especially when they little babies.
loss,
It's so
bro.
easy
And they
to bond with a child.
When you dope to them and you in a person and they like that, they be like, oh man, when they get you their energy change, they run up to all that shit gone.
Yeah.
All of it's gone.
And I
know
feel
what I'm
you,
saying?
Drew. It's easy to connect with a child because they're
Me,
innocent.
oh man, I'm a kid lover, bro. That's why I'm surprised I don't got a village of kids for real. But I just, man, it's a disadvantage for sure.
That's a good thing though, man. I'm sure you was a blessing.
It's
some
probably-
kids'
yeah,
lives.
probably.
Yeah.
And even as they
kids,
get older,
man.
I'm pretty sure they'll still remember you, brother.
Yeah,
you know?
I run across something, and that's the first thing they say. It's like, oh, he used to take us to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But you know what's sad to say is if I had the numbers, it's probably most stepdads than fathers that's been around.
What, bro? Oh
Yeah.
man,
Real shit.
that's
You
from
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
realest shit I've ever heard, bro. Like,
it
man,
probably
what?
is.
Could be.
I mean, I was fortunate to have both of my parents,
Right.
but most of my friends,
That parents raised them instead of
I
their
don't
actual
know. Most
parents.
of my friends did though. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Most people I know, put it that way, they either didn't have a. Yeah, it's all fucked up. It was niggas. It was bad.
You
know?
that way too. I think what was dope because I actually seen, like, I was watching this show the other day. It was like a wedding, and I thought it was dope that she had her stepfather walk her down the aisle halfway, and then her real dad come and walk her the rest of the way down the aisle.
She considered
Beautiful.
Come on,
Yeah,
that was dope.
and that was dope.
That was
like,
dope,
dang,
bro.
and they loved each other, the two stepfather and the biological father.
Yeah.
It was both in her lives.
Coming
Yeah.
together.
They was talking to the husband
Blended
like,
family.
she has
Beautiful.
two dads. You can call him and you can call me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that
Oh,
was
she is so blessed.
That was
That's
nice.
a beautiful thing. Yeah, I love that.
That's dope. She got a bonus dad.
yeah.
And that's what you really is. You're a bonus dad. You know what I'm saying?
But for all of them to be included, like, so it just makes everybody there. We're all here.
That shit be
I
dope,
love
man.
it.
I
I love
Didn't
it.
you show me? Was that you who showed me some video? That was you. When it was the dad and the baby daddy. And
Yeah,
you was
bro.
like, you kinda said,
So like the baby daddy and the new boyfriend was like working together, building the baby bed and shit. Like they was.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't never experienced.
wow.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. But I sent it to him because I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy. Now I took it wrong when I first saw it. I was like, hold on, man, that's just a little too close to just. How y'all just that cool? You know, one cutting his hair, they like they go out to eat, chill together, ball games. I'm just like, whoa. But it was just the fact that when they came to the kid, it wasn't no tension there, no friction.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't
the other
work.
guy probably moved on and all
He
his
probably
only
did,
interest is my
yeah.
child. I'm not
That's
worried
it.
about you being with her.
That's
Correct.
I don't
Correct.
got my own
Correct,
thing
bro.
going.
and from what we were saying earlier, he probably saw that, which we saw. Old dude was a good dude. He like,
yeah,
I don't mind this nigga being around my kids.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But that's a man thing that we got to get over. Like, just 'cause
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
a kid, oh, what you doing over there with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go meet the guy. Dog. Y'all might be like, what up, man? Oh, you like the same thing? Oh,
Yeah.
and you know,
Bro.
we talk about, hey, how you,
Bro,
I don't like this with my child. Like, if we talk together on how to raise the child, you know what I mean? And
Bro.
what's the pros and the cons of everything, and what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing.
Because this
We
is
can
your
understand.
kid, bro.
We
Let
can-
me know how you want us
Let's
to
have
raise
an
your kid.
understanding. Yeah.
Because I dated a woman and I wanted to meet the dude. He did not want to meet me, bro.
That's odd to me.
Man, I'm like,
That's because people be in their feelings.
I wanted to meet him. He was grown. No, he older than me.
Yeah.
Right.
People be in their feelings.
A lot.
Men be in their feelings. And women be vindictive, if that's the word you want to use.
They in their feelings too. Sometimes they don't want to meet her because
that's why
they
they do
jealous.
that. That's why they do
She got
that.
the life that I
that's
was
why they
supposed
do
to
that.
have.
So that's
Yeah.
why sometimes that shit can't happen because it's like, oh, I don't. And then she like, yeah, nigga, you ain't gonna know who this nigga is around me. You hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So you
They
know,
can
it all
separate
goes
the
back.
two is the kids and then it's our relationship, right?
Mhm.
As people, but
Yeah.
what we should be focused on is this
Yeah.
instead of this, you
Yeah.
know. But this is still got a tie somewhere. It's still a tie to both of us.
Like you was talking earlier, when everybody can come together, you're building your village for your child, like that community. So when these kids know that they have a multitude of people that's loving on them, they're more successful in life.
Yeah, what?
We gonna hit on that. We gonna hit on that later on with this one topic we gonna throw out there. But yeah, so stepdads are great. Point is, reversing to the first topic, choose wisely and life will be better. That's for me, kicking with Rob. That's how I feel about it. We gonna hit this kicking with Rob's breaking news, god damn it, with the fabulous Renee.
Yeah, did y'all hear that? I like it. All right. So listen, y'all. What up, though? It's y'all girl, the fabulous Renee, with y'all kicking it with Rob News. So I don't know if y'all peeped this interview, but I thought this was pretty interesting. So Ice Cube, he has the Big 3 League. Do y'all know what that is? So I saw there is the interview. Check it out if you guys haven't had opportunity to look at it. But he's talking about how Adam Silvers and Mark Tatum, he said that they talk that Black Lives Matter stuff on the court, and you know that's cool. But he said when it's time to really put their money where their mouth is, he said they're not supporting the Big 3 movement, which is an all-black basketball league. And he said they're even discouraging other owners who want to support and invest to make it grow bigger. They're discouraging them, stopping them from investing so he can't grow. So do y'all think it's just because they scared of that competition to have another basketball league?
Of course.
I'm with it. I'm so with it. What are y'all thoughts about that? I want y'all to check out the interview though.
No, because he spoke about that on a private live. Ice Cube did, but he was saying, and as far as Hollywood, he's not a part of the Hollywood club. If you get what I mean, he's not a part of that.
He used the word gatekeepers. So watch the interview. It literally just came out. Yeah.
And he like, because he's not a part of it, they shut him down in every way. But he like, I ain't gonna let this stop me. So yeah, we ain't heard nothing of the Big 3 in a minute. But only because everybody's not, they trying to keep them quiet. They trying to keep them low.
No, the Big 3 finna come back on.
No, I'm saying is as far as it can possibly be bigger.
Getting bigger.
They're not trying to mess with him because he's not a part of the club. He's not a part of them people, you know. And I ain't gonna kind of like say, because I think everybody kind of like know at this point. But he like, I ain't a part of them, so they keep me at a minimum. They keep me over here, and he can't grow in no other way. Film, the Big 3 league, everything that he's trying to do as a person to kind of like bring more opportunities and other things. They're not trying to help him grow because he's not a part of the club. That's what that kind of like. I feel like that's what that's about. You got to be a part of a certain.
I believe that. I believe that. I've heard celebrities talk about that.
I didn't know Mark Tatum. Mark Tatum is the dude who always do the draft. If I ain't mistaken, right? He the guy who revealed the first pick goes to. That's Mark Tatum.
No, ain't that's the commissioner.
No, Adam Silver is the commissioner. So all the ex-NBA players is going to Ice Cube League and shit.
The Big 3.
And the ones international,
I actually just saw that he officially has his own black league.
The only one in America.
Yeah.
It's dope. I love it.
It's dope, and they getting good TV money now. They was on CBS. I was watching a game not too long ago. I think it's really dope, and I think it doesn't. I mean, the NBA the season's over with the NBA. The Big 3's on now. Let them get their money. Let them give us something to watch.
Just like the XFL and shit like that. But when you had Trump running it, or one of them Caucasian motherfuckers, it was cool. Now it's just, that's all that shit is.
But can we look at it too like a way to opportunity to employ more people? Because when you have these arenas and these games, you have to have people to run things behind the scenes. So all that it'll be great for our community. So, but.
I hate that that's going on, but I hope he will find a way to be able to expand that league because it is really good though.
No, I think they good. I think they good.
Doing what they doing now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he good.
You can always keep it going, man.
I think I actually believe, to be honest, I'm just gonna keep it one, man. I actually think the people can help Ice Cube more. As far as the big like founders and whatever, we could do better to help support him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
other than and what I mean by supporting them, I mean as far as just tuning in, giving it more acknowledgement, making it bigger than what it is. Because unfortunately, once you see it's a big product and it's a big margin, you're gonna have to either get with it or you'll lose out.
Right.
I saw comments. People were saying like, if you have not been to a Big 3 game, you should go.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They got
saying.
something coming
Yeah.
up a little season arena.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So y'all check it out. We need to support
it's for
it.
us.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah.
real.
It's
We
like
need
our
to
own
support
NBA
it.
at this point.
Make some noise around that, y'all. Okay, so I got another story for y'all. So this one, I know y'all already have been seeing this all over social media. Kyle smiling because I'm sure he already know where I'm going. My girl Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
So we he didn't set up, y'all. Oh Lord. So her baby daddy, let me back up. We saw her at the Usher concert. She was feeling herself. She had a little sexy little number on with her thong showing underneath her dress. Everything was sheer, so you could see that baby's body is, honey, the baby did her well. So she was enjoying herself at the concert, singing with Usher and everything like that. Her baby daddy didn't like it. He said, he went on social media and he said, it's the outfit though. You're a mom. So clearly he didn't like what she had on or whatever. For me, I know y'all got y'all thoughts behind it, but for me,
hold on. Please, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just want to say, we was on the phone and a topic, so not even knowing about this Kiki shit came up, and it was me, Drew, and Renee on the phone, and there was a thing going on with it, where this shit a little deeper than this Kiki Palmer shit. Plus, I want to say something else about that because I know where you finna go.
Do you know? Because I'm just going to ask this one question.
All right, I'm sorry.
For me, he shouldn't address that publicly. If you want to, you address that privately. We're a couple. And for me, and I know all of y'all gonna disagree, but she was having a good time and baby girl looked good. That's no different from your woman being on the beach or whatever with her thong bikini on, and you guys love it when these women dress like that. She was having a good time. She wasn't on Usher overly. We all know. I think I told y'all I like Kiki Palmer, so I know I follow her career a little bit. So I know that she's been an Usher fan for a long time. So she fanned out a little bit, but it wasn't over the top. Right. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on him excessively, like too flirty, but she was having fun. Her girls was there, like, oh my God.
Right.
For me, he could have addressed it when privately. I don't like how you had the outfit on, because there was also videos of him showing her when she had this little leopard print thing, this little one-piece number on, leopard print ass looking real good. Mm-hmm. And he put that on social media. So pick your battles. You're like, which way you gonna go? You mad that she out here with a thong on and she not with you? Or, is it okay for her to dress that way only when she with you when you have a problem because she's not with you? So what's y'all thoughts? Go ahead.
So, and also, my best friend mentioned this to me earlier, that he knew what she had on before she left the fucking house.
So come on now, why you go on social media then?
But what's the word? Patru. I don't know the fucking word, but the conversation that we always having on the phone was, when women go out dressed like that, it causes problems within a relationship. I don't give a damn. It does. Either way it goes. Nah, we gonna exclude that motherfucker, because, like I say, when my best friend told me that, I'm like, damn, she right. She probably kissed the baby, said, all right, check the ass out, I'm gone. So, you know what I'm saying? But it still caused problems, because if she was sitting down the whole time and Usher wasn't singing to her, and damn, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem where the problem came in at.
Get your confidence up. You got a baddie. You got a baddie.
I think he was just butthurt because it was Usher. That's how I think, man. It was Usher, and then like, dang, Usher all on her, like, you know what I mean? It just stroked him a little bit. You know what I mean? Because, it's Usher though, dog. Like, come on. I don't know.
Drew,
it don't really. Go ahead, Drew.
You burning up in the inside. Go ahead.
You ready? I'm just letting everybody get they shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck all of that. We just gonna go ahead and just say for real what's going on, okay? Now I do remember the conversation. All right, you're right. I couldn't wait to say this. We did have a conversation about it. Even though I do feel like this Keke Palmer, because I ain't even really fixated on Keke Palmer too much. I mean, at the end of the day, who knows if she was really at home when she even wore the shit? She probably wasn't. He probably didn't even know she was wearing that. Because I feel as if you knew he had a problem with you wearing some shit like that, you probably wouldn't let her leave the house. So you probably even made the comment because she wasn't with you. That being said, bro, maybe you probably did get in your feelings about it being Usher. If it was anybody else, so you probably didn't see, you probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. Now, call Keke Palmer, who gives a fuck, because that's her relationship. I don't know what they said in private or did in private. Women who going out there doing shit like that, you in the public eye. How do you respect your man and you know you in the public eye? You know this is about to get talked about, you know pictures, videos is about to surface. How do you represent your man? How are you okay with doing that knowing you have somebody at home? Because I just saw a picture of Ruby Rose. She put on Twitter the other day. If I was dancing on your man, how would you feel? Read the comments, heated. Females, they the fodder, whole nine. Not just saying that, Usher picked another female that was in the audience, and her dude was right there. He gave him a high five, and he didn't do as much as he did with Keke Palmer. Have you did that if her man was there?
Y'all reading too much.
No. I'm looking at the overall standpoint.
Right, because he's a performer.
But listen, that's cool. What I'm saying is, when do you put your respect on your man?
Yeah.
It's not about Keke Palmer, damn her. I mean, you cool with her, I don't give a damn about the girl. When do a woman look at this and say, nah, I have a man? It's never that thought when it comes. It's always an insecure mindset when it comes to a woman and what they wear and how a man take it. Where do you say, this is not about to represent my relationship? This is not about to say I care about my man. Nobody gives a damn about a relationship when it comes to what they want to wear. Why does that cause a friction between a man and her and a woman when it comes to that?
I want to say dress doesn't determine respect, because you can be with a woman who's fully clothed and disrespect you constantly. Yeah.
That's true, but I'm saying
it's not about what she has on all the time. It's about how she carries herself, because I think a woman can dress sexy. Because I'm all for it. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
You dress sexy
I liked what Keke had on. Baby girl looked good, and that's just because I only have her picture.
Not showing her ass.
What y'all saying?
But what I'm saying is, this is sexy, but you ain't showing too much.
Yeah.
But when this is okay, baby, you going out to have a good time. Look at her. She looking good.
But I'm on the show.
Why do you gotta be exposed to look?
Because I'm going to see Usher. I'm going to.
But see what you said? I'm going to see Usher. Let me show my ass.
That's what
That's not.
Choose me.
No. See, y'all read too much into that when it comes to women and us putting our clothes on.
I don't think she was gonna take it all away with
Right.
Usher, but she do want. Would she feel good if Usher was looking at her a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She right there that way. Even if she don't take it all the way, she still feel like I look good. I had Usher staring at me.
Usher even turned his head at me.
Whatever.
That's
light.
okay.
Yeah.
So and that just, again, like I said, I don't give a damn about Keke Palmer's situation. I feel like that's her own personal
he
household.
just speaking in general.
I'm speaking in general when it comes to women, because
Yep.
that's always the argument. And then you got this shit where women throwing this manipulation tactic at men, to where every time something makes a man feel uncomfortable, knowing that what you about to wear or whatever you about to do is about to draw attention, unwanted attention, unneeded attention. It's about to draw attention to you that a man that's not comfortable around you.
listen.
You use the insecure thing. I'm just not
It
you
has
personally.
to be, because I'm gonna get attention no matter what.
But
I can
not-
go
not the attention
outside
you'll get if you naked.
with my scarf on, and I guarantee you, there's gonna be some man that's gonna try to holler. I don't care.
listen,
We're a woman.
you go to
Do
the
you
club.
understand that we
That's
have
true.
a split?
That's true.
And that you guys
That's
love
true,
it. It's addictive. So no matter what, if you have a woman that has any kind of attractiveness about her, she's gonna get attention,
So watch this.
regardless. Period. Point. I don't even care about a woman that don't even attractive.
It
Because
depends on the guy though, because I like that. I like a woman like that. I
exactly.
can handle it though. A lot of guys can't.
Absolutely.
That's true, but
Absolutely.
I feel like
See, it's a difference.
I think that's not necessarily answering what I'm saying, because when you get dressed, are you representing your man when you get dressed, or are you just going out there looking for attention?
I'm coming home to you.
That don't give a
So
damn.
for me,
Right, you can
So
go
look,
out to a
but
lot
watch
of
this
niggas.
though.
Like, what
why
the
do y'all
hell?
always think she had to go out and do something? She could just be going out to have a
you
good
have
time
to-
with her
it's on your
girls.
phone,
I
Renee,
want to
what
look
do you mean?
good.
Renee, it's on your phone.
What does
you
she
read
do?
the shit every day.
What
no,
does
not
she
Kiki.
do?
I don't
Oh, okay.
care about Kiki Palmer.
What you talking about? Like
Women in
all
general.
women don't do that. I try to tell y'all this
Man,
all the time. It's not like that all the time.
What? Oh,
You don't
shit,
do it
I don't
all the
know.
time.
What
You
nigga,
don't.
What nigga? Okay, just say
You don't do it.
whatever
That's any
nigga
girl,
you
man.
think.
Like I say, that's any girl.
All
bro.
of them, just
It
Why
don't
not?
matter what she wearing. If she got a shape, she can wear jeans and a coat. But
Absolutely.
nigga still gonna be
But,
her face.
Thank
bro.
you.
Kyle,
I'm just gonna be
I'm
honest.
not
Thank
saying
you.
that's we get that. We get
Yeah.
that. But what I'm saying is when you as a woman, when you getting dressed and you know you about to put on some shit that's about to bring some attention, the unwanted attention, and you know you represent a dude, when do you consider him?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Baby, if you beautiful and you got a shape, you
Babe,
gonna get
it's
attention
cool to
regardless.
wear
We
today.
get it. But when
Why do I
are you
have
thinking
to
about
ask
him
you
if
what
you
I'm
wearing this all the time?
That's
Dude,
too
listen.
controlling. I'm grown.
That's
I
not
wanna ask you.
controlling.
You
Okay,
say,
let me
baby,
say.
That's not
this
controlling.
one.
So
That's
if
not controlling.
if a
It
guy,
is to me.
if you dating a dude, this motherfucker got a nice body, ripped up,
Yeah.
green eyes, whatever, right? And every day he went outside, he wore gray shorts and his shirt off. What you gonna say?
Go.
I'm not saying that.
I
You're not
told you
really-
that. I'm telling you, I'm
Y'all-
not
why you got them
insecure
on?
like that.
Y'all
Listen,
gonna say
no,
it.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Because guess what? At the end of the day,
He coming back home to you.
if you do, no, listen, because what's done in the dark will come to the light. So if he's out here doing something moving funny, then I'll know, and
But I
I ain't
don't
gonna,
even trust
because
that.
regardless
Right.
of what you have on, not gonna determine whether you're gonna cheat on me or whether you're not. You're gonna stay faithful, because he cannot have on gray sweats and be talking about I'm getting off work at 7:30, but he been over to Tamika's house. You know what I'm saying, for the last 2 hours, and he had his work uniform on.
So
So
what
you
you
know,
s-
it doesn't matter about
No,
the clothes
what-
to me.
I think it's the female, to be honest.
If a dude,
I want you to look
dating-
at my man though. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
want you to look at my woman. That's what
I
I'm
ain't
like.
gonna lie to you.
I bring that on, especially
Well,
if
so
she
y'all-
feels sexy and
y'all-
confident in whatever she wearing, bro.
So y'all say these people that y'all be with, y'all gonna
Until they
trust
do it.
them. Y'all trust the fuck out of them.
Because when we're talking about how this
Right?
person dressed, if they were dressing this way before we got together, who am I to tell you
No.
that you
Yeah, see, you
shouldn't
keep
dress
going
this
back
way
to that.
now? Because because that's
They
my
don't
thing.
just come overnight. She get with
Yeah.
you. Now she want to dress
go
a certain
out,
way.
Wait,
She
you go out,
keep
you
going.
dress like how you dress right now, right? You ain't showing anything, right? Beautiful. Then all of a sudden you get with somebody and he's seeing you like this, and then all of a sudden you want to put him some sheer shit. He's supposed to just be cool with that?
I wear sheer shit too, depending on where I'm going. Like we've had this conversation.
no, we had. But I'm saying, like,
I may wear
that's-
some
but that's the
sheer
difference, though.
some
You
sheer
just
shit with
said
some
when
booty
I
shorts.
met you,
I
I
don't
was wearing
know. I don't know. Depends on the scene. The scene. What we're doing. I might want to be extra sexy. It just. I don't feel like a person's dress the way what they put on. I feel like clothes are an expression of you, but it doesn't mean that's who you are. Like I don't think that's the
I get
character,
that.
the
I get
inside
that.
core
I
of the
ain't saying nothing
person.
about that though. I said representation.
Bullshit.
And it depends
Goddamn.
on what they doing too. Like if she in the industry, if she an entertainer, you know they're gonna have to wear something a little revealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we talking about just an
They
everyday
gonna have
person.
to?
Huh?
They have to?
They don't have to, but most of them gotta show a little
They
bit of
want to.
something. It's not always
Depending on
because
the
they
industry,
want
what he
to.
said, entertainment.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
If you entertaining, you're gonna have to wear a
Yeah.
little revealing sometimes. You have to show a little sexy.
Like if you had a
sometimes.
model as a girl, like she's gonna wear those
then-
kind of
Yeah,
clothes.
like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
also a place and a time for it. Now we
Yeah.
going to church and you dressing like that. No, that
No.
ain't the time. We going to my cousin
No,
thing. That ain't the time. But if we going out to the club and we turn it
Yeah.
up tonight,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I ain't got no
Thank you.
problem with that.
No, go ahead,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, listen, we gonna get off this shit because we run out of time.
Let me talk my S-S-H-H-I-T